Greetings and welcome to our 2020 commencement ceremony. First, let me begin by thanking the parents of our seniors for sharing your sons and daughters with us the last 4 years. Parents, before you at this moment, you are beginning to realize the results of your hard work and dedication. Today, we celebrate the culmination of the last 17 to 19 years of your work. At this time, graduates of the class of 2020, please thank your parents for being there for you in the past as well as being with you today.
On behalf of the Board of School Trustees of the Fort Wayne Community Schools, the faculty and staff at each of your high schools, and the entire FWCS family, I would like to congratulate each of you for not only graduating from high school, but surviving the last several months. Please allow me to share some thoughts with you as your career with FWCS ends. The class of 2020 will forever be linked to the global pandemic and its life-altering impact on the entire world. It would be easy to give in to the negatives. No formal celebration at the Coliseum. No senior anything, sports, prom, celebrations, breakfasts, etc. No daily contact with friends and teachers. and finally having to rapidly adjust to remote learning, which could never replace the classroom environment. Despite it all, each of you has prevailed. Many people can sympathize with you, but I truly understand how you feel. This is my last year, and after 47 years, I intended to graduate with you. I looked forward to shaking every single one of your hands and hugging my grandson, who's a proud graduate of Northrop High School. But that wasn't to be. However, if the last 2 months have taught us anything, it is that things don't always go the way you plan, and change happens quickly. Despite all the negative aspects of this experience, ask yourself, what positive skills have I learned that will help me as I graduate? Over the last several years, the district has focused on 6 global competencies that may guide your thoughts and actions. The first, citizenship. The mission of Fort Wayne Community Schools is to shape every graduate into responsible, productive citizens. Now more than ever, your community needs you to step up to the plate and do all that you can to help others make it through. Character. Over the last 18 years, each of you have worked on defining how others see you. Make certain your good character traits are on full display to help others see the art of the possible. Collaboration. We are all in this together. Find ways to improve your situation by working with others. Communication. We are blessed that there are so many ways to communicate. Do everything you can to build up others and yourself with positive messaging. Creativity. This is an unusual time that will require a unique solution. Get to work. I know that one of you has the answer. Finally, be a critical thinker. With so many options to receive the news, sometimes it's difficult to separate fact from fiction. Always think for yourself and don't believe everything you hear. Do your homework before you speak or act. Of all the speeches I've given, this has been the most difficult because I can't see each of you and I can't feed off of your energy. But I hope that each of you is watching this celebration surrounded by family and friends. Each of you should know that you are loved, that we are proud of you, and that we do nothing but wish you good luck in your future. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Graduating class of 2020. Who would have thought that when you were born in 2001 or 2002, you would have life experiences that none of us would have imagined back in the 20th century? Who would have thought that in this 21st century, the invention of handheld computers such as the iPhone or iPad and social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube would be the means by which we are sharing this graduation ceremony to friends and family throughout this world? Who would have thought that your senior year would end with the use of such technology to complete your courses, earn your credits, and receive your high school diploma? Who would have thought? Since the beginning of your life, you have experienced the innovation of technology and wonderful inventions. However, you have also experienced the advances and goodwill of humankind. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, you have seen how your community has joined hands to take care of others and one another. These ordinary people have become heroes because they put their own safety on the line to ensure others are well. Medical caregivers treating the sick, store clerks keeping grocery stores stocked, and our own nutrition facilitators serving daily lunches provided essential services to our people in need. Their acts of bravery are underscored by the fact that they treated humans in need without question or blame. They saw a need and proceeded to help. As you continue to grow, remember these people as you think about your future. One does not plan to be a hero. You plan to do good for the benefit of humanity. Seniors, I wish you a life filled with opportunities to grow and learn. May you always contribute to the common good of humankind as you have seen demonstrated in these past few months. You are the first class to finish high school in this way. Picking up caps and gowns in preparation for a virtual ceremony and a drive-by celebration on graduation night was not what you imagined back in the fall of 2019. You have maintained a positive and resilient outlook throughout this time. Stay strong, because this will not be the last time you will have to experience change. If anything, you received a jump start on what it means to be flexible and adaptive. We do not know what the future holds for you. However, the future looks bright because you will be in it. You are the seniors who will change a changing world. Who would have thought that you would be the ones who will start adulthood facing a global pandemic? Who would have thought that this graduation is such an historical event during these unusual times? You will be innovators, the inventors, and leaders of the new tomorrow. More than that, you will care. Care about people, care to serve, and care to give of yourself for the benefit of humanity. Congratulations, class of 2020, and may you have an abundance of blessings.
Dear fellow graduates of the Snider High School class of 2020, first off, I want to say what we're all thinking. Man, this is crazy, and it sucks. We've all been waiting for this day for the past 4 years, when we can walk across the stage in front of everybody we care about and graduate like every Snider senior class before us. This feeling is the worst. I've been wanting to give a speech at graduation ever since I was a freshman. I spent free time daydreaming about what standing up in front of a packed coliseum in my cap and gown and giving a speech would feel like. When I found out I was our salutatorian, I was beyond excited and also terrified to give this speech. I spent more and more time wondering what I'd say to you guys. I planned cheesy inspirational messages, sappy memories, and most importantly, some pretty bad jokes. There might be a few of those still in there. But then, as you guys know, everything took a turn for the worse. I don't think any of us saw anything like this coming, and definitely not at the kind of magnitude that it did. Now, instead of talking to you all in person, you guys are seeing me on your computer screen. And while I'm not going to deny that this situation sucks, because it does, we have to look for some positives in this. I mean, the first positive that comes to my mind is I get to give this comfortably in front of a camera instead of sweating bullets and shaking like a leaf in front of thousands of you guys. But seriously, if we just sit here and look at all the negatives that are around us, it's just going to lead to more sadness. And that's why today I want to focus on the positives that are in our lives. First off, the point of graduation is to celebrate all of our accomplishments over the past 4 years, not just the last few months of high school. And I don't know about you guys, but these past 4 years have been so amazing. I've met so many people and formed so many bonds that I treasure so much and wouldn't give up for the world. And these bonds have given me so many great memories. From goofing around after practice with teammates, doing creative group projects with classmates, and we've done some strange group projects, and going to basketball games and cheering from the student section, hanging out on weekends with friends, or anything in between. The memories I've made are irreplaceable. So instead of focusing on the 3 months we lost, let's take a look back at the 4 years of great memories that'll never leave us. This pandemic has brought our world to a collective stop. Everything just seems slowed down. We're no longer flying from school to a sport, and then to a job, and then to home to do some homework. For what feels like the first time in forever, everything seems to have slowed down. We all have all the time in the world. So let's see this as an opportunity. After this is over, everything in our lives will seem to speed back up faster than before. We're all going to be in college or in the workforce, or whatever anyone's doing to start the next phase of their lives. Time will fly by. The next thing you know, we're meeting up at our 10-year reunion, talking about careers and families. So let's take an opportunity, while the world is at a standstill, to slow ourselves down and take a look at our lives and be grateful for all that we have, and be with all the people we care about while we can. In short, while this situation is definitely not ideal, if we focus on more positives than we do negatives, we will come out of this stronger than ever. We are a class that will be successful because we know how to deal with the adversity of having our lives taken away from us, like they are right now. Let's grow from this, so when our lives do go back to normal and all this is over, we don't take anything for granted and we become all the more successful because of it. Thank you for all the memories, Snider. Stay safe out there and go Panthers.
Minglaba alontwet gonyubada. Bienvenidos y felicidades. Marhaba wa mubarak. Welcome and congratulations. I apologize if I messed up any of those pronunciations. It's a little hard to learn a foreign language from your friends when you can't see them face to face, and Zoom and FaceTime just don't cut it. Anyway, if you're watching today, it means either you're graduating or you're supporting a loved one in this significant milestone in their life. I want to start by saying how extremely honored and humbled I am to be standing in front of you all today. It's crazy to think that we spent the last 4 years wanting high school to just be over already, but now that it's ended prematurely, we wish we had more time. It's been 4 whirlwind years of drama and stress, but it's also been 4 whirlwind years of friendship and growth. I'm devastated that it ended this way. I guess none of us really had that 2020 vision after all. But I want to thank everyone, teachers, administrators, and fellow classmates who made high school everything it's been, all of the good times and all of the not so good times. But despite these unfathomable circumstances, we must have hope. We've been presented with a unique and invaluable chance to heal, to reset, and to start fresh. If we look around, we can witness the earth healing itself, renewing itself. We too must take this chance to join together and to grow. We've been forced to develop a skill in the past few months that many do not develop until later in life: resilience. Learning to withstand the mental strain of isolation as well as the fear of COVID-19. This resilience is a skill that will help us as we face new challenges like going to college, entering the workforce, or joining the military. We're also learning not to take anything for granted. Now that we know what it's like to be cooped up in quarantine for 2 months with no one but our families, we must take advantage of every chance we are given to experience life to its fullest, to travel and see the world, to make friends and meet new people. Now that we've experienced what life is like without seeing our friends every day, we should cherish every moment we're together. Now that we know what it is to do without, we can truly appreciate what we have. It is up to us to band together in the face of this pandemic. We have the opportunity to emerge stronger as citizens, as a nation, and as a planet. No matter what, we're all in this together. Once a Panther, always a Panther. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and congratulations again. Thank you.
Emily Meinzen. Hayden Tittman. Elijah Abels. Isaiah Abels. Marie Abundez. Shella Reese Adams. Ali Alkazai. Tori Aldretti. Ahmed Alzayadi. Sophia Amaro. Nehemiah Amaya. Gabrielle Anderson. Christopher Arita. Alexander Arnett. Nigeria Arrington. Grant Ash. Sarah Auer. Papa Ong. Ethan Avery. Than A. Alexis Ayers. Caitlin Baker. Gianni Baker. Trinity Baker. Natalia Barajas. John Barnes. Madeline Bieber. Carissa Beck. Giannini Belizaire. Lenny Bennett. Emily Bentz. Bryce Bernhardt. Luke Bingham. Judith Binkley. Dakota Birmingham. Logan Blinn. Abigail Bliss. Jalen Bodie. Kennedy Bond. Nigel Bond. Skylar Bonner. Michael Booth. Kyle Bodus. Michaela Bowers. Trevor Boyko. Mackenzie Brandt. Caitlin Briles. Grace Bristol. Molly Brock. Brandon Brooks. Kalia Brown. Joshua Bryan. Benjamin Buchanan. Lexus Bunsold. McKenna Burr. Jacob Burton. Assyria Bush. Jemiah Buxton. Jonathan Caldwell. Hannah Callahan. Romeo Campo. Carson Carney. Edgar Castillo. Avery Caudle. Kara Causey. Kelsey Cavender. Devin Cheney. Carrington Cheatham's. Nancy Chen. Melissa Chipris. Matthew Christie. Desiree Clausen. Austin Clutter. Jarius Coleman. Chance Collier. Peyton Congdon. Elijah Conley. Lamont Cooley. Zerai Corder. Adriana Covey. Sylviana Craig. Camden Craighead. Kirk DeRosa. Austin Daler. Devin Dansby, Dominique Davis, Jaquan Davis, Janae Davis, Jordan Davis, Kristen Davis, Kyler Davis, Lucas Davis, Sophia Deckard, Dominic Deisler, Maria Delgado, Riley Dellinger, Brayton DeLong, Kelsey Dennison, Alonzo Derrick, Chloe Detmer, Jorge Diaz, Courtney Denelt, Aaron Deerig, Erica DeShong, Christian Dungus, Dylan Duff, Patrick Dumford, Deja Ely, Donovan Ely, Madison Elliott, Emmanuel Ellis, Riley Erpelding, Brady Esther, Cody Fairchild, Isaac Farnsworth, Samuel Fiesel, Damian Fetterspiel Deming, Michaela Fenn, Kayla Fincher, Kyla Fincher, Stuart Findley, Abraham Firestein, Kirsten Fleming, Janet Flores, Natalie Flutro, Kaylin Fort, David Foskel, Kaylee Fox, Javon Franklin, Jashawn Franklin, Willie Frazier, Emily Frederick, William Frey, Jaylene Fuqua, Sharnice Gage Scroggins, Cameron Garcia, Aubrey Gephardt, Audrey Germain, Ann Gibson, Jacob Geely, Peyton Gilbert, Berta Gomez Nahara, Elena Gomez, Peyton Gorman, Damian Graff, Daniel Graham, Ladarius Graham, Robert Greer, Dusty Greer, Braden Greibel, Katrina Griffin, Autumn Griffith, Elin Guntle, Tyrese Guzman, Cameron Habegger, Kayla Habegger, Rachel Hacker. Galen Hans Barron. Anna Handwork. Zariah Hardrick Reif. Caleb Harris. Colton Hardig. Ahmed Hassan. Caitlin Hatcher. Liddell Hawkins. Faith Hedrick. Samuel Hefty. Kayla Hendon. Lindsay Henkel. Iracema Hernandez Trujillo. Chloe Hickman. Ajaya Hicks. Cole Heber. Micaiah Hill. Wah Hitt. Ariana Holman. Olivia Holmes. Randy Holtz. Isaiah Hopkins. Allison Hauser. Jaden Hausman. Niansan Huai. Alexander Hughes. Rachel Hughes. Bo Humphrey. Jessica Hunley. Jatea Hunter. Joseph Hurley. Eric Hyde. Amira Engel. Brianna Jackson. Deshaun Jackson. Marze Jackson. Samuel James. Megan Janishevsky. Ariana Jarvis. Madison Jarvis. Mackenzie Yale. Kennedy Jester. Aiden Jimmy. Alec Johnson. Dominic Johnson. Linnea Johnson. Shakina Johnson. Kennedy Jones. Lauren Jur. Caitlin Cavish. Ashley Canyu. Madison Kansonga Fury. Ayana Kelly Smith. Jada Kepney. William Kamala. Pao Sien Cool. Alexander King. Taylor King. Bonnie Kissinger. Aaliyah Kaiser. Caden Klein. Trinity Knight Rogers. Santar Go. Jalen Kopke. Daniel Koonsman. Lily LaBounty. Tierra Lamb. Elijah Lance. Adam Lapacek. Maxwell Lara. Riley Larimore, Edward Laster, Brecken Latham, Tatiana Lauer, Sarah Lawinger, Anaya Lee, Dominic Lee, Jacob Lee, Shajasha Lee, Karen Lennon, Devontae Lewis, Pao Vang Lin, Nue Lin, Kyra Livergood, Sarah Lopez Guevara, Takai Lockett, Cassandra Lopez, Abigail Lawrence, Christopher Lawrence, David Lothamer, Nathan Ludwiski, Tyler Marks, Chris Martinez, Brian Mattias, Douglas Maddox, Nicole Maddox, Maya Maxwell, McKenna McCaig, Tara McLean, Aiden McClendon, Bailey McCollister, Dacia McDowell, Miranda McDowell, Kennedy McKinley, Connor McKinnon, Nolan McCurris, Gianna Meadows, Keenan Meyer, Kayla Makaru, Caitlin Mendoza, Connor Mahavix, Cameron Miller, Jacob Miller, Jessica Miller, Caden Miller, Lamont Mills, Jared Mitchell, Miranda Mizell, Ashley Motos, Lauren Moga, Brandy Monteroso, August Montgomery, Janaya Moore, Jordan Moore, Kanaya Moore, Xavier Moore, Malin Moreira, Jordan Morris, Haley Mountfield, Nakaya Murdoch, Bailey Myers, Mackenzie Myers, Nicholas Miles, Brandon Nelson, Carson Neward, Jonathan Newhouse, Terry Nue, Isaac Oden, Rafael Oliva Romero, Sandy U, Fatumo Osman, Kyle Oswalt, Avery Outcult, LaQuaylen Page, Lazaria Palmer, Alexander Park, Jaden Parker, George Parent, Shar Paw, Shantea Pendleton, Rick Perez, Elijah Perry, Nicholas Peasley, Caitlin Peppercorn, Kevin Pierre Lewis, Kiera Pinkston, Olivia Platter, Aaron Poling, Autumn Polly, Blake Portee, Jeremiah Quintanilla, Maya Radke, Gabriela Ramirez, Soraya Ramos, Ava Rash, Austin Ray, Autumn Ryder, Samantha Reyes, Delaney Rice, Raina Rice, Mackenzie Richards, Michael Richards, Kevin Ricketts, Connor Ridge, Alvaro Rodriguez Guevara, Tyler Rossworm, Jasmine Rubalos, Tavian Rucklos, Nia Ruffin, Alexis Rumensis, Mackenzie Rupp, Kavana Russell, Kaylee Ryan, Aisha Saeed, Olivia Sakowitz, Kevin Saldana, Monica Sanchez Garcia, Madison Shearer, Ashley Schubert, Abigail Schum, Hayden Scott, Dakota Siebert, Evan Shade, Stacia Shepard, Braden Shin, Andrew Sims, Brittany Siravath, Emmy Scary, Eva Smith, Madeline Smith, Mackenzie Smith, Olivia Smith, Nesea Snider, Rachel Snyder, Alexander Sovel, Larry Sparks, Kayvon Spencer, Timothy Spiegler, Tristan Spilker, Destiny Spillers, Caitlin Springer, Allison Stockler, Matthew Stockler, Ryan Stockler, Dalen Stanfield, Jeremiah Starks, Maya Statler, Lainey Stoller, Sean Stucker, Logan Studebaker, Krishanda Sullivan, Logan Tarr, Austin Taylor, Arturo Terrazas, Ariane Thomas, Alicia Thomas, Taylor Thompson, Tyson Thompson, Jillian Timberlake, Taylor Toms, Cameron Trotter, Andre Tucker, Nicholas Tolk, A. Tway, A. Maya Tway, Zachary Tyndall, Jayshawn Underwood, Elizabeth Vashon, Tiana Veazey, El Nay Wah, Joshua Walker, Marquisha Weeks, Jermaine Wells, Evan West, Kennedy Westfall, Elena White, Nia White, Brock Widman, Jalen Wiggins, Corian Williams, Jadis Williams, Kirsten Williams, Sierra Williams, Haley Willison, Destiny Wilson, Emily Wilson, Emily Wilson, Isabel Wilt, Elijah Wimby, Ryan Wise, Jemiah Woods, Madison Warmcastle, Avery Wortman, Kedrick Wyatt, Brendan Yonkman, Ashlyn Young, Jordan Young, Kayla Young, Noah is Gary, Mason Zent, Grant Zimmerman,
So this is it. It is what it is. Today we share our final moment together. Not face to face, as I had promised. Nonetheless, the results are still the same. The next time you look in the mirror, you can take a deep breath and say the following: I am a proud graduate of Snider High School. Now realize that for most to say that they are a high school graduate, it is simply a milestone in life, a stepping stone for the next phase of their life. You, however, are a Snider High School graduate. As a result, the expectations, the bar, has been set higher. We have spent the last 4 years teaching you that each and every day you should only expect the best from yourself and from those around you. You see, at this time in our world and in our society, I have to expect your best, because somewhere among the 430 graduates in the 54th graduating class, there are a plethora of undiscovered solutions for problems that currently plague our society. I believe that among our graduates is the answer to the pandemic that has impacted our final senior athletic seasons, our prom, our senior march and picnic, and most importantly, our graduation ceremony. I believe that there are future educators, public safety officials, master chefs, medical professionals, attorneys, architects, laborers, computer programmers, web designers, business leaders, engineers, and politicians in our Snider class of 2020. You see, in you, I see a brighter future. I see in you a sense of resilience that is unprecedented. I see in you the ability to accept and take on any challenge and the ability to overcome any obstacle. I see in you the ability to not just look for problems, but the ability to discover solutions. You are only beginning to realize your untapped potential and the positive impact that it can have on our world. Never let anyone say you can't, and never ever let anyone say you never will. Because I believe you can, and I will always believe that you will. Be proud of who you are and what you represent. I say that because I am already proud of you. Although we were only able to spend 2 1/4 years together, you have taught me so much. You have taught me that although life is not fair, it is what it is, and instead of wallowing in self-pity, step up and make the best of whatever the situation has to offer. You have taught me that family is about taking care of each other every single day, looking out for one another, knowing when someone just needs a smile, having each other's backs, always. You have taught me that when people care about one another, together they can accomplish anything. You have taught me that hard work, determination, and unbridled enthusiasm will always positively impact the world in which we exist. And finally, you have taught me that no matter how tough our week has been, when Friday gets here, well, just say it with me. Friday will always be game day. I'm sorry that we're not able to celebrate this day together. You will all know that graduation day is my favorite day of the year, and missing this day together crushes my heart. Since I cannot look each of you in the eyes and say it as I hand you your diploma, I will say it to you right now. No matter what happens, you will always be proud members of the R. Nelson Snider High School family. As family, our time together does not end today. This is just the beginning. No matter where you end up in this great big world, for you, Snider will always be home, and we'll always be here for you. It is time. Whether or not the world is ready for you is yet to be determined. But what I do know, and what I'm very confident of, is that you are ready for this world. The ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2020 have added to the many accomplishments of the Snider High School legacy of excellence in both academics and athletics. I have every expectation that they will continue to be successful for years to come. It is my wish, and the wish of the entire Snider High School faculty and staff, that the wisdom, character, knowledge, love, and support that the graduates have received while at Snider High School propels them throughout their incredibly successful adult lives. As we have been here for you for the last 4 years, we'll continue to be here for you and your family for years to come. It's time. Now it's time to get out there and make me, Snider Panther, proud. Thank you. Fort Wayne Community Schools Superintendent Dr. Wendy Robinson, the Fort Wayne Community Schools Board of School Trustees, and I, Chad Hissong, as principal of R. Nelson Snider High School, do hereby certify that all members of the class of 2020 who have been presented their diplomas have met the graduation requirements set forth by the state of Indiana and the Fort Wayne Community Schools Board of School Trustees, and therefore have been granted a diploma.
One of our last acts together as the class of 2020 is to move our tassels from the right to the left, signifying that we are graduates of R. Nelson Snider High School and, therefore, alumni. At this time, graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it!